back to We Are Live. Big thanks to Charlie Backer from Hot Charlie's right here in St. Louis, Missouri. Guys, it's Wednesday, which means we do Dogs on Film. We haven't done this in a minute. Can we get the Dr. Ed intro, Gardner? Do we have that?
Dr. Ed.
Dr. Ed.
Dr. Ed.
The good doctor is in.
The good doctor is in.
Travis, what do you think of this guy?
And I tell you what, every time he comes in here, I'm like, dang, Chris Hemsworth looks better and better each and every time.
Dr. Ed from Hillside Animal Hospital, welcome.
You mean I make him look good or what?
No, man. Sometimes I look, I'm like, man, is
Such a
that Thor?
modest
Is
man.
Thor in here right now? I squint my eyes and I'm like, oh, that's Thor.
If you guys go to the website hillsideanimalhospital.net, you can see all the capabilities for Dr. Ed's business. We take our pets there. You should too. It's right here, located near 7,800 neighborhoods. Great location. Again, cannot say enough good things about the staff and service you receive at Hillside Animal Hospital. We've got Dogs on Film up today. Dr. Ed, it's been a minute. We don't talk as much sports now. I kind of need to, though, Travis. Your St. Louis Cardinals, fastest team to 18 wins in franchise history?
In the month of April. 18 wins.
Yeah.
Best record in the National League at 19-10. Dr. Ed, you sat up here a few weeks ago and said, this team was horrible. This team was dreadful.
Mm-hmm.
You're ready to
You
apologize.
flipped off Jose Martinez.
Yeah,
into
camera
the
3, Dr. Ed. Let's get his apology. Here we go.
There we go.
No, you know, what I said was I've always liked Dexter Fowler, and I really hoped that he would have a good year.
Yeah.
You know, of course I was disappointed in what he had been doing, but gosh, look at him now.
And it makes a world of difference the way this team is playing, and now it really showcases that depth because you can run any type of rotation you want out on that outfield, and I think the starting rotation will eventually catch up with the rest of the team. But man, you come out of the month of April, 19-10, and I believe 3 games up on the Brewers and Cubs. That's or Brewers and Pirates. I don't even know if the Cubs are in.
It's just more fun
Brewers and
whenever they're playing up like that, and it does well for a small city like St. Louis. But large cities are happy when their teams that well too. But I think it's just more noticeable and puts everybody in a better mood. Dr. Ed came in here walking on air this morning.
I mean, I think you look at this organization now post Mike Matheny, and it just feels different. It just, you know,
I
I
hate
don't know what it
blaming
is.
him,
And I
too.
mean, I'm not trying to put too much of that on Mike Matheny. I think Mo still had responsibility in the way that team was assembled a year ago, but it feels like there's a different mood around this organization post Mike Matheny.
It was interesting last night. They made a big deal on the TV showing Mike talking to
Yachty, yeah.
during the middle of the game, and it wasn't just a casual conversation. You know, they were talking strategy,
Yeah.
and getting Yachty's input. So I found that really interesting.
I can't, it's obviously Cardinal fans are smart enough not to get too overly excited. And
If you look at the
there's
camera,
John
we've got
Mozeliak.
a handsome shot of John Mozeliak.
But all in all, I mean, I think the only thing that maybe worries me is Alex Reyes, of course, punching a wall or a machine that led to him breaking his pinky finger. That sort of worries me because here's a guy that we need on the field that has a difficult time staying on the field. But outside of that, the Cardinals they're the team that we were hoping they were going to be. And Paul Goldschmidt, while he's hitting very well now, he's still not to the MVP caliber Paul Goldschmidt that he can be. And that's the cool thing.
Yeah, should we be worried at all about the strikeouts? Okay, what I didn't like last night is
they were high for a long time.
Well, they were 15, or at least 15 last night. I don't know what the final count was. And last night on the broadcast, the broadcaster was saying or talking like, well, you know, we should probably just accept that as long as we're winning. And I'm like, I don't know that I agree with that. I mean, I don't like that mentality. It's okay if we're winning if we strike out 15 times, which I guess it is. The bottom line is you want to win, but you know, I think that'll catch up with us.
I'm happy they're winning again at Busch. They're 12-4, I believe, now at Busch Stadium.
What if you go to New York and they go on a 10-game losing streak? Will you
I
fly back
would-
immediately?
I would feel
You would
awful.
take personally. You, Travis Terrell, would think it was literally your fault.
I would.
I
feel
think
a
you
certain
think you're
way
that
about it.
important.
I am looking forward to trying to find the local bars that, you know, because
Hey, is this a Cardinals bar?
Yeah,
Is
New
that how you
York,
say
they
it?
have Cardinal bars. They have. Someone told me they also
there's-
have a blues bar.
There's
St. Louis
one
Blues
bar in
Of course they
particular
do.
in New York that's known for baseball, and that's Foley's.
Foley's.
Yeah, that's the baseball
Do you remember
bar.
being there?
I never went there
Okay.
when I was
That you
there.
recall.
All right.
You were
Oh.
pretty
Thanks,
inebriated
Travis.
at that time, Gardner. You were 19 and you got
I was
lost.
19. Yeah, so I never
ended
went
up
there
passed
that I
out.
know of.
Yeah.
But that's the big baseball bar there now.
When's the last time you were in New York, Dr. Ed? Probably like 2 days ago.
I'm about to
No,
say
like,
big ball off on my
he's
private
well-traveled.
jet.
7 years ago.
Really?
7 years ago?
Yeah, I took whenever one of my daughters graduates high school, we do a father-daughter trip.
That is so freaking
Yeah.
cool,
And
man.
the middle one, Gina, wanted to go to New York.
That is.
Would you
Dr.
say
Ed-
he's the best dad?
Yes, you are. That is so cool.
That's great.
That is so cool. What a great gift to your daughters.
We need to consult Dr. Ed not only for great veterinary advice, Hillside Animal
I mean, you
Hospital
should write a
.net.
book. You
We need
should
to
write a
consult
book.
this. Travis is going to be there.
You should seriously write a book. You are like, I am not trying to be funny, but Dr. Ed is family man. And I admire the hell out of that. I think that is so cool that you do that. You did that with your daughters. That is so, this
We
made me
don't
want to
do-
go out and impregnate somebody.
We don't do segments with people every week for nothing.
No, I want
Dr. Ed looks away.
I got to go and impregnate somebody so I
Take
can
it
have
easy.
some. I'm just saying,
getting
man.
weird. This
I'm
is
trying to
getting
get my
weird.
Dr. Ed on.
Don't curse his name into your
No,
foul
I'm just
mouth.
saying, man. I'm trying to get out here. I'm like, hey, baby girl. I'm trying to. I'm
Trying to
be.
Minieko you,
I'm trying
baby.
to be. Yes, that's what
Yeah.
I was saying.
And she goes, oh, provide a great family life.
Yes. Maybe I'll do that with Rihanna.
Minieko, Italian for family prosperity.
yes.
Prosperity.
By the way, how's my New York? I've been working on my New York accent and attitude like recently. Hey, I'm trying to get some Capicola here.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
No, forget about the
No, forget about the
accent.
impersonation.
Yeah. He's gonna start reaching for that euthanasia shot thing. He's got.
Hey, I know a doctor who likes dogs in St. Louis. Give me your dogs.
No.
I'll send them to LaGuardia.
Dr. Ed, we have you in for Dogs on Film every week. Avengers Endgame, did you get into any of that at all?
No, I'm really not into those movies. I mean,
Yeah.
Guardians of
Yeah.
the Galaxy, I did enjoy those too.
Very
I
entertaining.
did. Those were very, but the whole Marvel comics, I'm just not into that kind of genre.
That's fair. He rolled his eyes. Beebs and I was out in the hallway talking about Endgame because Beebs saw it last night finally, and he was giddy about it. Dr. Ed's like, "What movie? Oh, the little comic book thing."
Passed a little judgment?
No, I like you were talking outside. As long as you're entertained, I mean, that's fine. It's just not my.
That was the no that he gives whenever a patient's got an obese dog, but he can tell they don't want to hear that, and they're like, "Is my dog unhealthy?" And he's like, "No." That's the answer he
said that
gives.
to you?
Okay.
Fat ass
Listen.
dog. Coming in, fat ass dog. Coming in
Okay.
looking like Sherman Klump. Fat ass
Okay,
dog.
uh-huh.
Oh, eating all vegetables. Vegetables my ass. He put a vegetable with cheese on top.
Is that what you think's happening?
That's what I'm saying. Your
At the
dogs was
Denman
fat. Your
house?
fat ass dogs came in, and Dr. Ed was like, "Yo, Chris, when you eat, doesn't mean they eat too." So
It's tough
You're
love.
so right. People equate food with love. Your pet just wants to be petted. Just wants your attention.
just give it attention. Not more food.
That's the best
And I
medical
have
advice we've ever gotten.
And if we equate food with love, I have a lot of love.
You have a lot.
Lot
We
of
all
love in me.
we filled with love.
Yes.
We filled with a lot of love.
Filled with
and
love in
cheese
here.
curds and more love.
Yeah. Veterinary advice from Nicolette Larson. Here we go. A lot of love.
A lot of love. Dr. Ed, you would love the Marvel films. I assure you. I promise you would love them. They're family films. They're action
He's not
packed.
convinced, Travis.
And Chris Hemsworth, very hot.
Okay.
Just
Take it
saying.
easy.
Actually,
Oh, relax.
I have something for Dr. Ed. Your favorite 3 movies of all time.
That's a tough. Do you know?
is tough.
Do you have a?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can answer.
My wife's gonna hit me, I'm sure, when I get home. But Blazing Saddles.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
God, that's a tough one after that.
That's a super.
But Blazing Saddles is number 1?
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can probably quote the whole movie by
That's
heart.
hilarious.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know. Can I think about it for a second?
Yeah, yeah.
You have 3 movies?
Man, it's always like you always go back. You always go say, and then you're like, "Am I picking this because I'm trendy or the time of my life I saw it?" I mean, like off the top of my head, and see, I don't even feel good about saying it. Where it's like
The Departed.
I really do like The Departed,
You
but I
love The
feel like
Departed.
it was.
Big Short?
I watched it in Big Short's one of the best movies I've ever seen, but I can't call it one of my favorite movies of all time. Right? Like
Yeah, best
The Big
and
Short that was
favorite
really
aren't the same thing.
Yeah, The Big Short was really good, really good. Wolf of Wall Street, really, really good to me. Yeah, The Departed I've watched so many times. Gosh, the Tommy Boy I've seen more, and I mean I saw
Okay,
that when I was
yeah.
10 or 11, and then Willem Dafoe. What am I thinking? Platoon.
Boondock Saints?
Platoon.
Oh, okay.
That was a dead serious movie, and I feel it, but I feel like I'm trying to be cool when I say that. I don't know. I'm trying to think what I've watched and enjoyed the most. Sideways, I think I would say, just because I like that type of movie.
I think the movie, like when people say favorite, I always say that if no matter what you're doing at any point in the day, if it's on television or if it's on, you got to stop what you're doing to watch it.
Yeah.
That is what I equate as my favorite. So there are
Big was really. I loved that.
See,
movie.
I love Road to Perdition with Tom Hanks and Paul Newman. I love Heat with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro, and then of course Coming to America with Eddie Murphy. So those are 3 movies that I know if they're on TV,
Pretty solid list.
I will stop chores, going
Gardner,
somewhere. I'm
damn
like,
it.
hey dog, I'm going to be late, and I think we know what
National
2
treasure.
of your 3 will probably be. Gardner.
Well, I really like romantic comedies. I have to say. I
Oh,
do.
really?
2 of my favorites are Love Actually.
Very good movie.
Really?
Very
Oh,
fun
never
movie.
seen that.
Oh
It's
gosh.
a very fun
Oh,
movie.
fantastic.
Very
movie.
good movie.
Yeah, and Crazy Stupid Love.
Good
with
movie
Steve
as well.
Carell
Steve Carell and
Ryan Gosling.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
But
My
then
twin brother, Ryan
This is
Gosling.
what happens. You start talking, and I'm like, when Harry Met Sally is one of the most enjoyable things I've ever watched in my life. That movie was so damn good.
But based just off that criteria of
No, if
stopping
we-
what you're doing to watch something, what would be your 3 movies?
Gun to your head, I'd say like Tommy Boy, Departed, and Sideways.
Okay.
There you go.
That's very unique 3. But
Yeah,
those
I
are
guess.
they every
It's got versatility.
it
I've
does.
probably,
It's very
I've probably
versatile.
seen City Slickers more than I care to imagine.
City Slickers
And
is
part
good.
2.
It's a very good movie.
John Lovett's friend of the show.
Billy
Yeah,
Crystal's
I
amazing.
mean, that's not one of my favorites or anything, but yeah, it's tough. I don't know.
What was the weird one that I liked growing up? Like, if we go back, maybe it's 8-year-old, 9-year-old Chris Gardner. I think that's about the right time. I could not get enough of the movie with Michael Keaton called Gung Ho, where he's working in like a
I know
Car,
what you're
car,
talking about,
yeah.
yes.
car one.
Yeah.
Gung Ho.
Yeah.
I could not stop watching that
I
movie.
see it. Okay, since you brought up Michael Keaton, I got to tell you, one of my right up there on top of the list is going to be like Night Shift with Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
like his
Yeah.
first
Nice.
movie.
Yeah.
Have you
He's
ever
great.
seen it?
I have. It's been a long time
Oh
since
my
I've
gosh.
seen it.
Yeah, he is like over the top Michael Keaton in that movie, and he's just a riot.
Those are good.
I'm trying to think, like if I'm really drilling down on it too. I just thought The Dark Knight was one of the best movies I've ever seen. I just thought it was really well put together.
Dark Knight is a very good film. You wanna,
Dead serious.
It is a very good movie.
Yeah.
You know, the other type of movie that I like is I don't know what you call it. I don't know how to describe it, but like in the genre like Gran Torino. You know, Clint Eastwood plays such a racist character, and
Shocker,
But he
Clint.
comes around at the end.
Yeah,
you know?
Travis.
And he totally realizes the error of his ways. And then, same thing. I just watched The Green Book.
Travis is
Gar-
not a fan
Gardner
of Green
loves
Book.
Green Book.
And
Gardner loves that movie.
Travis hasn't seen Green Book, but he's not a fan.
I have seen Green Book.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You watched it
Uh-huh.
all the way through?
I watched enough.
Okay, he saw a trailer.
Oh, you didn't like it. Huh?
I saw a trailer.
See, so Travis,
I was
Black-
waiting for Peter Farrelly. I was waiting. I was like, he's not going to make one semen joke? I'm so confused how this movie's going to go.
Black Twitter would not approve of Travis liking Green Book, so he doesn't like Green Book.
right?
No, man, I think Green Book is the Beto O'Rourke of films.
What? Didn't you love Beto O'Rourke a week ago?
Exactly.
This is
So he
really
loved it
funny.
before he.
before Twitter told him not to.
I love the
I was gonna say
No,
like,
I love the trailer,
yeah.
and then I saw the movie.
Ah, okay.
What was wrong with it?
It was just,
Give a 2-sentence overview with your issue with the Green Book,
it wasn't
because
entertaining.
it goes deeper than
It was good performances, but it wasn't a good story.
the way I've interpreted
way
how
I-
you
the way it
feel
was
about it.
told.
You feel as if it's a bit patronizing to the black experience.
I think it did take away from what the Green Book was about, which was basically, in layman's terms, Yelp for black people who are traveling to the South. And I would have, if you're going to use the title Green Book, it felt like you should capture some of that. I mean, if you wanted to be the story about the driver That's fine, but I just thought it was kind of misleading to use the term Green Book in the title of your film when you didn't really discuss the Green Book.
I could agree with that. They didn't go into it enough depth.
Right. And I think that would have made for an interesting story, too, or at least interesting background to the story they were trying to tell. But that's just me. I'm no industry expert.
You position yourself.
Oh
as
well,
one.
that's a good point. You're right. As a professional screenwriter, there are just certain liberties that the writers took that I'm not sure I would have taken. But hey, to each his own.
Oh,
Okay. Huh. Can I tell you guys about Gateway Powder Coating? Am I allowed to do that? Do you guys mind?
Sure, go for it, Chris.
GatewayPowderCoat.com is where you head to check out their capabilities. Fast, durable, affordable. That's Gateway Powder Coating, proud sponsor of We Are Live.
Fast, durable, affordable, just like I like my women.
I'm sorry?
Huh?
He's on,
Hey, who's
he's on a budget. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Oh, okay.
Hey guys, by the way, who is dominating the power rankings of dogs on film?
I would say Hillside Animal Hospital's Dr. Ed after last week.
yeah.
Did you tune in?
I did, and I was like, damn,
Who won?
Dr. Ed. I was like, oh man, he answering questions. And Carly was there, and you were there. I think Gardner, you were there too.
Yeah, I'm normally here.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
I'm here every day of my life.
Why do you say it like that?
Wow. This is getting weird.
Because his favorite movie is Groundhog Day. That's why.
That's another one where I'm like, I'd have to put it in my
It's another
tops,
one.
right?
It's again one of those movies where if it's on TV, you probably have to stop and watch it.
Man.
Anything with Bill Murray, though.
What about like Stand By Me or movies like that, right?
Stripes.
Forrest Gump. Like, are we allowed to say that's one of the best movies you've ever seen? Because it's pretty damn good.
Yeah, I think, man, I'd probably have to throw one of 3 Wes Anderson movies in there just because.
I've seen Rushmore 2 million times.
Yeah, and I'm probably Royal Tenenbaums.
I'm a fantastic Mr. Fox guy. That was pretty damn entertaining.
Or, I mean, the Life Aquatic for me, too.
Solid.
Rated low on. I hope it's not in the thing. If I remember right, it's rated low. Did you see Life Aquatic, Dr. Ed?
Never did.
Oh my gosh, it's so entertaining
As,
to me.
you know, a cliche, looking socialist type person who, like, Wes Anderson movie will, I'd probably have to throw Rushmore, The Life Aquatic, or maybe The Life Aquatic because I can really get down with the Bowie soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my thing, and we'll get into the game here in a second. But what do you guys want out of your movies? Because I
think it's different. I think it's different if you're in a room alone, and then if you're talking about it on a show. I think we let a lot of outside influence dictate what we think about movies.
But
and that's
I'm
not
talking
even
about,
a shot
but
at
when you go watch films on your own, whether it's at home or in the theater, what are you hoping to get out of that movie? What are the things that when you go to a film, you like, in order for it to be considered good in your eyes, it needs to at least do these things for you to consider it enjoyable or something that you would be willing to watch again or recommend to someone?
This is not a good answer, but it's honest, I guess. It depends on what mood I'm in.
That's fair. It's
It's
a
like
selfish
what,
thing.
what I'm expecting, I will probably go see depending on my mood, my goal would be to see a movie that would address the mood I'm in.
Right.
And like, I need to laugh.
Interesting.
I want to go see I don't want to go see something down or something
that's fair.
serious. I have to think. I just want to laugh like an idiot, maybe sometimes. It honestly depends on my mood.
Oh yeah, if you're in a certain mood and you go see a stoner movie, then that's hilarious. But
Yeah.
you're not going to watch that if you're looking like, ooh, I want to see something.
Well,
with
it
some
kind of
grit
gave
to
me a
it."
better idea as to why certain things are popular. So, like The Office, for example, why people always on Netflix, they go to Netflix, you got all these movie options, all these original shows, yet a vast majority of the audience keeps going back to The Office. And I'm
It's
thinking
relatable?
about, it's not only relatable, it's easy to digest, it's entertaining, it's funny,
I think it's
ve-
the opposite.
light.
It's that a lot of things get thrown into that Walmart category. Like it's something for everybody, but it's like you wouldn't want to wear that to a ball. Whereas The Office is kind of for everybody, but it's very versatile. It's smart, but at the same time, it's like
Very
I can
goofy.
laugh at Kevin because there's a Kevin in our office, you
Right.
know. So it's one of those things.
Yeah, it's like when I'm eating dinner at night. Sometimes I just want to relax
Don't
and watch
touch him
Bob's
while
Burgers.
he's eating either.
Just watch Bob's Burgers and not think and laugh. Other times, hey, I need some Sir David Attenborough in my life. I need the cinematography of Planet Earth or something. It depends on the mood you're in.
That's fair.
It's even at home. So for the movies, it would translate the same way.
That's fair.
Going to see a movie. Dr. Ed, your favorite dog film of all time?
Oh gosh. Boy, I'm not prepared. A Dog's Purpose was really good.
Okay.
Yeah, I did like that.
I got to check that out.
Maybe we can
Yeah.
give you some homework, and you
Yeah.
can come back next week and give us a definitive answer.
What's your favorite dog movie? And I
I mean,
don't
the
mean
first one that comes to mind is Homeward Bound, but I saw that when I was a kid, so I don't know if
Well,
it was
that's
that
fair,
great.
though.
It's fair,
Yeah.
though.
I don't know.
Talk-
Because it's what you like. It's not what anyone else or
Right.
what ratings are. It's what you like.
Cujo.
I only saw Cujo once.
I've seen it once, only once.
St. Bernards didn't really suffer from that one. There's like, oh, there's big fluff of it. They need to do more of that with dogs, because every time there's like whatever dog is featured negatively in
Yeah.
a big movie, like they get the stigma for a long
Become
time.
problematic.
Like
Yeah.
The Omen
Yeah.
with the Rottweilers.
Yeah.
Oh, the Omen.
Man, they were scary.
Oh,
they were
God.
scary.
I would say that's for a lot of
Oh,
Rottweilers. That's appropriate, though.
Very
They
true.
go
The
after
Omen.
people. You want to do some dogs on film? We got Sean prepped up for this. Did Tommy participate this week? Our intern?
Oh, boy.
Tommy did not.
Okay.
I mentioned that to Sean during Dogs on Film, and he had a pretty funny answer, actually. We'll get to that when we get around to it. So.
Folks, it's time for Dogs on Film.
Travis seems to think he's going to take a blistering lead today. He's got a lot of confidence.
And look, man, I've had some time to think about my past performances.
Getting introspective, Doctor.
And I think it's time for me to step my game up, and I'm ready to rock.
The best of my abilities, the good Lord willing, I'm gonna win today.
Oh, okay.
At the end of the day.
Well, thanks to Pet Once St. Louis West backing me, I'm going to win. You like that?
That's nice.
a plug.
Is that a segue or to a...
They're big fans of Dr. Ed.
Oh, okay.
So here's how we play the game.
All right.
You have 6 movies, 3 pairs of movies. We pit one against another. In those 3 sets of movies, you have to guess which one has a better score on Rotten Tomatoes. If you get it correct, you get a point. So you have a maximum of 3 points possible. When we're done with those sets, we see who has the most points. If there's a tie, we go to a 7th movie, a tiebreaker, in which case you have to guess the actual score. Closest to the actual score on Rotten Tomatoes will win the tiebreaker. Throughout, arbitrarily, I'll decide if I want to say if someone's got it right or wrong. If it's right,
Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog.
if it's wrong, you don't want that one. Now, we've had dogs on film as themes before. We're trying to figure out a way to reincorporate that theme into the game itself. Tough to do.
We have played the game as its name.
Yes, we're trying, and we're trying to strategize a way to continue with that theme down the road.
That's
so
fair.
right now, we have to use different themes to get through the game.
It'd be nice if Hollywood would be considerate and put more dogs
Yes.
in their movies.
More
So-
dogs on film,
Thank
if you
Chris.
will.
Thank you.
Now,
Travis, don't you love how Gardner owns this?
He does.
He does.
normally,
Pat CJ.
I do for each pairing a different theme. This week, the entire game has one theme.
Uh-oh.
We're into the month of May, but in the month of April, there's a lot of significant history involving the Civil War. So all of these movies have some sort of Civil War tie-in with their storyline, characters, theme, whatnot. There's some sort of tie-in with the 2 words Civil War. Okay?
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Travis is like the Avengers movie?
I say that was good. Oh, that's Civil War. Okay. Oh, boy.
So are you ready to play the game?
I am.
Just remember while we're playing, it's heritage, not hate, okay?
Okay.
Thanks,
okay.
Chris.
All right, your first Civil War themed movie. Are you ready?
All right, here we go.
Here you go.
Oh, boy.
Been studying. I'm cool. I mean, I already read the thing, and it's like I already know all this. I've been driving for, I've been driving since 1976.
Well, you got to take the driver's test.
Well, besides the point, I haven't had a license in 25 years. All right, are we ready? Glory. Drama history. 2 hours, 2 minutes. Following the Battle of Antietam Antietam, Colonel Robert Gould Shaw, Matthew Broderick, is offered command of the United States' first all African American regiment, the 54th Massachusetts Volunteer Infantry, with Junior Officer Cabot Forbes, Gary Lewis. How do you say that?
Carrie Elways.
Carrie Elways. God, what is that, Scottish? Shaw puts together a strong and proud unit, including the escaped slave Trip, Denzel Washington.
He said Danzel.
Denzel, and the wise gravedigger John Rawlings, Morgan Freeman. At first, limited to menial manual tasks, the regiment fights to be placed in the heat of battle. Can I read that last sentence again?
Yeah.
At first, limited to menial manual tasks, the regiment fights to be placed in the heat of battle.
All right, there's your first one, Glory.
What just happened?
I'm about to say, I'm not sure if that's glory.
All right,
It was not glorious.
here's your second one. Sorry, Tommy couldn't be here today.
Who's Tommy? Oh, Tommy, my friend. Yeah, he's a good kid. Hey, next time we do this, you can come up to the apartment and try to get that thing together.
The tablet?
The tablet, yes. Gone with the Wind, 1939. Drama, romance, 3 hours, 58 minutes. That's a long one. An epic drama focusing on the life of petulant Southern belle Scarlett O'Hara, Vivian Lee. Starting with her idyllic existence on a sprawling plantation, the film traces her survival through the damaging history of the South during the Civil War and Reconstruction, and her tangled love affair with Ashley Wilkes, Leslie Howard, and Rhett Butler, Clark Gable. It's time to go home, Adam.
Seems nice.
Adam, please. I'm begging you. Adam, I'm begging you. Would you please go home? Be careful. We all love you.
I'm kissing you on the lips.
What happened?
Kiss me on the lips, you fool.
One of our friends was tying one on in the afternoon, and
I'll remind everyone, these are recorded typically about 2 p.m. on a weekday.
this was about 5 p.m.
Okay.
But someone was having a little fun on the weekday, and
Mercy.
had to
Travis was just
had
genuinely
to get a ride home.
fearful when he heard that.
Somebody called a cop.
Welcome to my local watering hole.
This is very difficult. First of all, did it say 3 hours, 58 minutes?
56. Yeah.
Is that how long that movie is?
Yep.
Have you seen it?
Yep.
I've never seen that movie. I did not realize
seen
it was
chunks
4
of
hours.
it. I've
11
Probably
never
not
seen
all
it.
in one sitting, but I've seen
Right.
Wow.
Bladders must have been impeccable back then.
Man, they had intermission back in the day, though.
Yeah,
true.
they did. Glory versus Gone with the Wind.
I'll go first. I think you're trying to trick us, but then I think you're trying to double trick us. I'm going with Gone with the Wind.
I'm going to go with my first gut, and I'm going to go with Glory.
I'm with Dr. Ed on that one. I'm going to go with my first gut and go with Glory as well.
Chris selected Gone with the Wind. A 92 for Gone with the Wind. A 93 for Glory.
Wow. Wow.
Close one.
That was a good one.
It
That was a heavyweight title fight.
I mean, that was Glory. That wasn't fair. They showed that in school, and I was like, well, this is heartbreaking. I cried in class. Like, wait a minute. Hold on. The heroes don't win? Stupid history.
When Robert Shaw was killed on the hill.
Hey, man, spoiler.
Yeah, it's been around a while, Travis. Let's not get into that discussion right now. I think you can spoil Glory at this point.
That's fair.
Don't tell me what happened with the Andor or whatever. The
Yeah.
Avengers. Don't tell me because I might see that in
Yeah,
a
it's-
few years.
Titanic.
I said, Doctor, I'll get around to 2024.
All right. So, Travis and Dr.
Yeah, I'm
Ed
losing. Okay.
won. We go to our second pairing. Here we go.
Cold Mountain, 2003, drama romance, 2 hours, 34 minutes. In this classic story of love and devotion, set against the backdrop of the American Civil War, a wounded Confederate soldier named W.P. Inman, Jude Law, deserts his unit and travels across the South, aiming to reunite with his young wife, Ada, Nicole Kidman, who he left behind to tend to their farm. As Inman makes his perilous journey home, Ada struggles to keep their home intact with the assistance of Ruby, Renee Zellweger, a mysterious drifter sent to help her by a kindly neighbor. Kind of weird to have a Civil War movie set in, a part of it in the winter. Snow all around. Where were they? Where was this, where were they?
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman and Zellweger.
So Cold Mountain is your first one
Would you say this is your favorite thing to do?
to listen to Sean try to describe
Yes.
this? It's not bad.
The joy that runs across your face.
By the way, the opening sequence, the Cold Mountain's pretty intense.
Is that similar to Dante's Peak?
Could be.
Okay.
Here we go. Cold Mountain going against.
Ride with the Devil, 1999. Adaptation drama. Adaptation drama. 2 hours, 40 minutes. On the fringes of Civil War, Missouri bushwhackers engage in guerrilla warfare with Union Jayhawks. Bushwhackers, what?
Jayhawkers.
Bushwhackers Jake Rodell, Toby Maguire, and Jack Childs, Skeet Ulrich, out to avenge the murder of Jack's father, are joined by George Clyde, Simon Baker, and his former slave, Daniel Jeffrey Wright. Hiding out for the winter, Jack has a short romance with a war widow, Jewel. Before dying. Jake steps in to take care of her and her newborn before joining the Quantrill's famous Kansas City raid. Kansas raid. That almost sounds okay.
That Quantrill is kind of an ass.
He's an ass in every movie he's in.
People here in Missouri worship him for some reason.
Is that right? Because he's a murdering bastard.
He is.
Yeah, he's terrible. He's like f***ing Cornwell. He's a f***ing killer, murderer.
We shouldn't celebrate him.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Did you hear what he said?
M-I-Z.
Oh, yeah.
C-O-U.
Yeah, be careful. Yeah.
M-I-Z.
You got that guy that dresses up like Quantrill sitting at basketball games.
Look, man,
He's an ass in every movie he's in. It's like the actual character. Like you expect him to play a different role. Or something.
Like it's a choice.
oh, man.
So we have Cold Mountain versus Ride with the Devil. Cold Mountain. Would you stop knocking that water
apologize.
bottle
I
over?
apologize,
That's
Dad.
2 times
I
now.
apologize. Sorry, Papa.
Trav, what do you got?
Cold Mountain.
I'm going Ride with the Devil.
I'm going Cold Mountain.
Come on, baby. Get me back in.
Travis and Dr. Ed go with Cold Mountain.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog.
Cold Mountain, a 71. Ride with the Devil, 63. 63.
Chris Denman, your day is complete.
Hit the showers.
Some interesting strategy now as we head into this final pairing.
A little Midwesterner versus a New Yorker. This should be interesting.
Uh-huh.
How quaint.
Don't forget, I know people in New York.
Oh, and his last name's Maniaco.
Oh, that's a good point. That's going to be my name when I go to New York. What's your name?
Travis
Maniaco. Really? Really?
Yeah. My dad took me to Chile once.
I just want someone to make that phone call to Dr. Ed. Hey, there's a 6'1" black guy living in Brooklyn saying he shares the same last name as you.
You want us to get rid of him?
No, that's just my boy.
They'll talk in
Oh,
code.
man.
Yeah, we'll take him to the vet.
Yes.
And then Travis is like, the Moors! Remember the Moors! They were in Italy!
Put the cone of shame around his neck if you know what I mean.
If you know what
If you know what I mean.
Hey, amputate one of his fingers. If you know what I mean. Veterinarian talk, huh?
All right, your final pairing. The theme has these movies have some sort of Civil War tie-in. Here we go with your final set.
Here we go.
Dances with Wolves, 1990. Drama,
Probably hate
epic,
this too,
western.
don't you?
3 hours, 56 minutes. Civil War soldier John
Now that I
J.
have seen.
Dunbar, Kevin Costner, develops a relationship with a band of Lakota Indians. Attracted by the simplicity of their lifestyle, he chooses to leave his former life behind to be with them. Having observed Dunbar, they give him the name Dances with Wolves. Soon he is welcomed. As soon as he is a welcome member of the tribe and falls in love with a white woman called Stands with a Fist, Mary McDonald, who has been raised by the tribe. Tragedy results when Union soldiers arrive with designs on the land. Man, it's too long. The Buffalo Hunt is fabulous.
No, Sean liked the Buffalo.
That's a fact. I have a comment after these two, but what was the runtime on that again?
356.
Jeez.
Remember, because it came in 2 VHSs.
I do remember, and gosh, I can't believe we really had films go that long.
Yeah, we've had a couple.
Probably a dog in there, too,
Oh,
in the camp. So that works for the segment.
Wolves.
Dogs on film.
There it is.
All right.
Please tell me what you're gonna. Please tell me there's only one option to go up against this.
I don't know if you're gonna like it.
There's only one option.
How the West Was Won,
No, that's the right
1962. Epic Western, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Yeah. It's a long movie. Setting off on a journey to the West in the 1830s, the Prescott family runs into a man named Linus, James Stewart, who helps them fight off a pack of thieves. Linus then marries the daughter, Eve Prescott, Carol Baker, and 30 years later goes off to fight in the Civil War alongside their son Zebulon, star Carl Malden. How about that? With bloody results. Eve's sister Lily, Debbie Reynolds, oh my, heads further west and has adventures with a professional gambler, Gregory Peck, stretching all the way to San Francisco and into the 1880s.
Do you agree with the sentiment that Confederate war monuments are like participation trophies?
What do you think? No.
You don't? You're a racist. That's racist as hell.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Nice.
I'm a racist.
Tell that cracker to get his microphone out of here.
Yeah. Hey, you cracker, get that microphone off my face. Hey, you hippie cracker. Oh, okay, cracker.
Well, this episode just took an immediate turn.
I'll be honest. We've done some faux pas things, but this is pushing the limits, and I like it.
Yeah. So, How the West Was Won versus Dances with Wolves.
I thought you would have went Last of the Mohicans. It was my perfect answer for the heavyweight title fight there versus Dances with Wolves.
Yeah, wrong war, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's immediately now I realize that. I
That's
forgot you
okay.
had a theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and normally we switch the themes up. So that would have made sense, but this time we had a consistent theme throughout.
I'll throw it out there since my answer doesn't matter. I went How the West Was Won because I just feel like there's no reason it would be there because Dances with Wolves is, it was a huge movie. So, how about you, Dr. Ed?
Well, you just solidified my answer. I'm going with Dancing with the Wolves.
You picked the opposite of me, smart man.
I had that circled already.
I wrote that down as well. Dances with Wolves.
Dances with Wolves is the guess for Dr. Ed and Travis. Chris, you went with How the West Was Won. Dances with Wolves is not correct.
That was a pride one for me. That was a good one. So I can hold my head a little higher.
90 for How the West Was Won, 82 for Dances with Wolves.
Is that a little harsh on
According to
on
Rotten
Dances with Wolves?
Tomatoes, Dr. Ed, Rotten Tomatoes had this rating,
Trying to
not
bait
me.
Yeah.
Not
Dr.
me.
Ed, I'm with you on this one. That is very low for that movie.
Yeah.
Don't you think? Yeah, I thought.
That is
I
a
mean,
very good film.
haven't seen it in a long time.
Those
It
people
meant
at
a
Rotten
lot.
Tomatoes usually don't rate the older movies. You know?
They don't. I'm with you on that one, Doctor. They're disrespecting Dances with Wolves with that one. That was like that movie from performances to cinematography to the script to that was a phenomenal film that deserves more than 82. That's interesting.
So we need a tiebreaker.
Okay, what do we have?
Dr. Ed and Travis with 2.
Now, how's this work if there's a tiebreaker?
Well,
Gardner?
you got to guess
Was that
closest
good,
to
Trav?
the actual score according to Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes has this
We
rating.
don't start our own little movie company.
All right.
Travis just rates
Four
anything with
bananas.
5 booties.
brown spot bananas.
Yep, there it is. And that's how we would judge a movie based on it's because when it's really brown, it means a very sweet banana is good for you to eat. That's how we're going to judge.
Calling this
It's a soggy banana. Oh, that's a good film.
ripe plums.
Right, plums.
Okay. So here we go with the tiebreaker.
Here's a tiebreaker. Captain America, Civil War. 2016 sci-fi thriller. 2 hours and 28 minutes. Political pressure mounts to install a system of accountability when the actions of the Avengers leads to a collateral damage. The new status quo deeply divides members of the team. Captain America, Chris Evans, believes superheroes should remain free to defend humanity without government interference. Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr., sharply disagrees and supports oversight. As the debate escalates into an all-out feud, Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson, and Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner, must pick a side. Now, I have to go to the bathroom. If you'll excuse me, I must be on my way. Dun, 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 dun. Gotta go. Bye-bye, Chris.
All right. Captain America Civil War. Travis.
I'm going 90%.
Dr. Ed.
I'm going 89.
Nice.
Can I go with a participation?
Yes.
93%.
91.
Oh! Victory!
Dr. Ed, he was trying to go one way or the other. If he
Ah.
goes the other
Yeah,
way,
he goes the other way. He takes the
nails it.
title.
Yes. A smart play there. It just
That is
it
a
was
great
a
play.
coin
That was a big
flip.
play. That was a big play.
Dr. Ed, I love his strategy.
The next time you
Smart.
guys stop by
Never
Hills,
seen it. Never seen it. So gotta have a ploy somewhere.
Oh, man, nice.
Oh, wow. Dr. Ed and Hillside Animal Hospital are doing a big blood drive next week. I believe there might be a couple spots open. There are a few. So check out the Facebook page. There's all kinds of information. I'm personally going to go give blood. We might have a couple more people from the office participating as
Sean
well.
can come by.
Boy, I don't know if you want
Well,
his,
if you
man.
take him there, it's probably just for his blood alcohol content.
Right,
Yeah.
that's on that.
So
I'm about to say slur just going to come out of.
Oh, my
Sean gives
God.
blood. You're drunk. I know. I don't.
Is this not what I'm here for?
Okay.
Hey, those orange juice boxes. Y'all got some some whiskey with that?
Why is Sean your black uncle?
Sean
Yeah,
doesn't
I
sound like that.
I did blackify Sean. I apologize.
Okay.
I
Yeah, I'm
blackified
into
Sean.
it. I
like
just
this.
wanted to know why.
New character, Black Sean.
Black Sean. Maybe that should. Yes.
That's
Write
a
that
really,
down.
that's a great. I'm
Sean-
surprised I haven't heard that
Black
name
Sean
from
and
your community
Sean.
yet.
Can we do?
I'm Black Sean Terrell.
Yeah, Black
Can-
Sean Terrell.
Do you want to do the black voice for once? The white guy doesn't have to do it this time. Again, Dr. Ed from Hillside Animal Hospital. We love having him in. We highly recommend you take your pets there. He's been wonderful. All of his time on here, well spent with us, and you guys support him by taking your animals there, and you'll get the best care in St. Louis possible. Dr. Ed, anything else before you get out of here?
Yeah, don't forget today is Give STL Day today. So
Yeah.
go online, find your most favorite not nonprofit organization, and just donate a few bucks.
Look at that. It is. It's not. I know you can kind of get lost in the woods a little bit on Give STL Day because there's so much going on, but the community really rallies. So completely agree with Dr. Ed, and we really appreciate everybody supporting others. So again, St. Louis's #1 veterinary care center. Be sure to mention Travis winning Dogs on Film the next time you head into Dr. Ed's office.
Yeah, get a little discount.
Huh. We'll see about that. I don't know.
Give him the discount.
Right. I went out to my car and my tires were slashed.
Right.
Is that the discount you're talking about?
Huh. Trimmed a little extra off my dog's nail today. Huh,
Extra
Dr. Wood?
$75 on my
When
invoice
you get to
today.
New York, I recommend the cannoli.
Oh.
Oh, no.
So just go in and just ask for the cannoli? Okay.
Oh, boy.
That should be. Thanks, Dr.
We're
Ed.
gonna go get this
I
settled.
love cannolis.
Okay, we're going to take a break. We have to see what's happening here. Quick break. Get your fair fouls in. The topic today, this new Sonic the Hedgehog movie, which we will undoubtedly review next year, I'm sure, on this segment. But get those in. You can win a new bag of Hot Charlie's White Hot Cheddar Popcorn. Quick break. We'll be right back.
We are live, live, live. We are live, live, live. We are live, live, live. We are live.
Welcome back to We Are Live. Travis Terrell's the star. I'm just the workhorse, patiently, humbly grinding.
Why you
through
get to
the
be
show.
the workhorse?
Do you want to be the workhorse?
I mean, I feel like I am. Am I the Chris Evans
He's
of
turned
this
it,
franchise?
He's turned it into a self-interview.
Yes, the Robert Downey Jr. of this franchise. Yes, it's Chris.
Hey, y'all, it's
Jeremy.
T'Challa.
If
I'm T'Challa then. Sorry, go ahead.
you ain't T'Challa.
I mean, if you're Chris Evans,
you could
then
be the
I'm-
Hulk. You could be like
Hulk let himself go, man. He took the wrong vial.
That's why you need to see Endgame. See Endgame. God, you're annoying me. Have you seen it yet?
No, I've been
John
working.
has seen it.
Been working.
What do you think? No, you know what? Oh, I got his ass for this one. I know we're about to jump into fair or foul, but John works as hard and as many hours as you do. How is he able to find time to see Endgame and you have not?
Not last night. He was watching a movie. I was typing things.
He watched the movie last night. So why haven't you seen
While
it?
he was
then?
watching it, I was typing.
Okay, man.
I'll see Endgame with your mom.
Hey, it's now time for the people's fair or foul.
At this
You
defining
really,
moment,
that's all I have to do to
change
get
has
him to
come
jump to the next
America.
segment.
People often ask me,
This could get weird.
what's fair or foul? Is it a
Talk about my
segment?
mama. Yeah, you
Is it a
do.
movement? Is it hope? I can't say for certain.
Time will be a true test of its power. But I can say, fair or foul is now and forever for the people. Gather around the radio with your loved ones and hold on to your butts. It's now time for fair.
She thinks you're going to fail and move back real quick. Or
foul.
Your dreams come true.
She makes my dreams come true.
Hey, what happens for fair or foul? We give a topic, right? Is that how it works?
Go Tigers!
We give a topic. You email in on the topic. Real quick, thanks to Tommy Bannister, Circuit Properties. Thanks to all of our wonderful sponsors. Tech Electronics for putting the studio together so we can do important things like Travis having a pom-pom. That looks pretty good. Yeah. Is that what you look like with hair?
Bring back memories.
Is that with braids?
All of a sudden, 3 girls text him. How you been, honey?
Hey, boo. That would be great. I saw your little TV show today.
Will you wear a different wig every day in New York on the live stream?
Oh, man, I'm broke. I'm hoping to have food every day in New York.
You'll be fighting those rats.
Man, shit. Hey, man, my pizza, man, it's my pizza. Damn, right? That ain't funny. Get my pizza back. I'm out of money, man. Hey, Chris.
Was talking to a
Send
friend.
me $20, man. I'm trying to get a sub sandwich real quick.
Oh, I was talking to our friend who's in New York yesterday, and she literally, it was her first day off in forever, and she said it was too stressful for her to go pick up food because there's so many people in her neighborhood and she couldn't deal with it. This is a professional comedian who performs in front of 10,000 people regularly. And she said the stress of dealing with the people in the street caused her to pay extra to get Grubhub. How do you feel about that?
Considering how I'm great
Get
with
that
people
anxiety
in
up,
public
man.
places. Ah!
Oh, boy. We asked you a very important question about the new Sonic the Hedgehog movie with a very creepy little critter with...
Okay, I kind of see the beef now.
Yeah.
That looks pretty.
The peach part of his face looks somewhat human, and the teeth look human, so you're like, wait a damn minute.
Hey, Travis.
Oh, boy. He looks like, you know what he looks
I'll
like?
see you in New York.
Oh, he kind of looks like one of the people from Whoville in The Grinch.
Yeah. I saw somebody, I think it was Jeff Goldblum, who said, I love the Smurfs.
Make sure you lock your door when you sleep, Travis.
Oh, holy crap! That's scary.
Because if it's unlocked, you know how fast I am.
What does Sonic sound like maneuver?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, God, that's even
There's a slight
scarier.
difference.
What'd you say?
Oh, maneuver, not now. We ran up against you. You should have showed up earlier.
All right, later.
Fair. About time we patted ourselves on the back for the original content we bring to the table today. But which show is the best? Is it Roseanne or 24 or Battlestar Galactica or V or Queer Eye or Twin Peaks or Hawaii Five-0 or Will and Grace or 90210 or Fuller House or MacGyver? I just can't decide what was the best original. What is happening?
That's from yesterday.
That's from
isn't it?
yesterday. And I read it.
Who was
That's
it?
what's happening. That was the Black Sheep.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's what happens, everybody. We're just going to skip fair or foul. It's not loading up.
What?
Zero submissions.
What?
Yep. Nope, not zero. There's, here we go.
What is happening to my segment?
It's,
You're going to New York and it's falling apart.
right.
Aw.
You're going to have to revive it. Foul, according to the Flying J bathroom, Travis is the new Sonic. Fast, but too much teeth.
Oh,
That's
come on.
Also the Black Sheep. So, wow, we gotta amp this up. That was our submission for today. The Black Sheep wins a bag of Hot Charlie's White Hot Cheddar Popcorn. And he's having a good laugh as I read the email from yesterday. Again, huge thanks to Getaway Golf Carts and all of our other great sponsors right here on the show. GetawayCarts.com, hashtag carte blanche, hashtag customize. Is it with or without limits?
Customize without limits.
Travis pointed at the camera and it wasn't
shoot.
on him.
Damn it.
I just want everybody to know. If you haven't, throw us a review on iTunes. We love those. And thanks for hitting share for all that organic growth.
Organic growth.
Mm-hmm. Big shows lined up for the rest of the week. We've got some fun prizes as well for Travis Terrell, Chris Gardner, Dr. Ed, Charlie Backer of Hot Charlie's. It's been a blast today, people. Thanks for supporting, watching, and listening. We'll see you later.
Peace.